Hey guys, so it's been a while since I've done a video. I haven't done one of my 2020 setup this year, so I thought I would take a few minutes today while I'm waiting to pick up the kids from school to show you guys what I'm using. So I currently have two notebooks in my system. This is an A6 Hobonichi Techo, so I'll show you guys a flip of that in a second. And then this is a B6 Slim. This is just like a really cheap and expensive piece of leather that I got from Michaels. I really wanted a sturdier piece and I wanted it in brown, but they were out of that one that I usually get. So I got this one for now. This is just for my notes. To make it a little sturdier, I just kind of cut a couple of pieces of Honeybee Shop like cardstock scrapbook paper and just use some repositionable tape, so that just, you know, gives it a little more structure. This is a MD paper B6 Slim grid notebook, and this is just for notes. So I've got some sticky notes and page flags. This is an index, and then I just have, like, you know, just different recipes, lists that I'm keeping track of, movies to research. My daughter's going to middle school next year. Some gift ideas for her birthday in March. A couple of notes for mine and my husband's businesses, and then just a couple other pages. So this is just going to be strictly notes. This is a contacts notebook. I had a B6 Traveler's notebook either last year or the year before, and this is just a notebook, an insert that I printed from there. If I can find the shop, I will list it in the description. So this is just contacts, and then this is just all passwords, and there's a blank page. So that's what that looks like. So like I said, strictly notes and just contacts and passwords. And then this is my planner. This is a hand-stitched leather tee, A6 cover, and the color tobacco with the front pocket. And I just keep this pin from Amazon. It's a Uni Jetstream 0.5. Really inexpensive pins. I think I got a pack of 5 for like $8 or $10, and I just really like the 0.5, and I like the aesthetic of this. I wanted something really simple. And then this is a Tool mechanical pencil. I don't use one very often, but again, I wanted something aesthetically pleasing. That's kind of silly, but I mean, I just like it. I want it to look nice and feel good, and so I wanted a pencil up here and I wanted it to look nice, so that's why I got that one. So up here I just have some scratch paper. This is a prayer card from my uncle's funeral a couple years ago. And then I'm sure most of you have seen the setup of an A6 Hobonichi, so I'm not going to really go into that. I don't know why I had that paper clip there. This is just like my key, because I always do kind of a bullet journal style. This is a sticker from the Honeybee Shop. I'm not keeping track of anything there. Here I'm just kind of doing some forward planning, but it's mainly to, you know, if I need to see when my last hair appointment was, when some of my husband's shows are, because he's in a band, are, you know, kids' doctor's appointments, I can reference this a little more quickly without, you know, a bunch of extra stuff. Like, I don't keep any like school holidays or anything like that on here. This is where like all my appointments go, reminders, things like that. And then I just flip it to my week. That's right, I have a week in here. So let me show you guys how I'm doing that. So I tabbed. I have kind of a dashboard. I use the very first page from every month. So let's see. It's just looks like this. So So not sure what most people use it for. Maybe like upcoming events for February, important dates or that sort of thing. I'm using it for a dashboard. And I have the bills that we pay, TV shows coming up, and a monthly to-do list. And then I don't need a day per page for Saturday and Sunday. So I use Sunday and I tip in this weekly. Can't remember the shop, but I will link it down below. And then I just go day by day. And I still use like Post-its. I have like my to-do list. To-do list. I had to, run some errands, so I did kind of like a time tracker thing. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty much set up almost exactly like how I had my A6 Cafe Note, but I don't have like a bunch of random, these are notes, but like a bunch of random notes. There's not a ton of room for that, and I didn't want to bulk it up with tipping in a tons of pages, so that's why I have this notebook. So yeah, like I said, let's see. So like this week coming up, this I will put like a piece of washi tape and then just like a sticker that says weekend or something, and this will just be my full weekend spread. And then on Sunday I will tape my weekend here. So somebody had brought to my attention about the bulk. I realize that it probably will get rather bulky. So we'll just see how that goes, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I mean, how many of us planner girls buy a planner and we don't end up liking it? So, it's no huge loss to me if that happens. I prefer the A6 Cafe Note, but if it's been out of stock for a few months now, so if I can't get it, then I'll just get the Stalogy, and that's fine. But I'll just do a quick flip of what my spreads have looked like. Very basic. There's some stickers, washi tape, but it's mainly about the actual planning for me. I need to write things down. I take notes. My daughter had a stomach ache for a little while, so I was just kind of keeping notes on that in case I needed to take her to the doctor, but luckily she got over it. I put a quote this day because it was just kind of like on Fridays I tend to like just get laundry done and just get ready for the weekend, because I don't like to do housework on the weekend. I like to spend that time with my husband and my kids. And this is today. I had a lot of catching up to do today, and I'm actually filming my YouTube video, so I'm really excited about that. And then here is this coming up week. So I don't like pre-plan. I don't, I kind of have what's going on throughout the rest of the week here. I have my weekly to-do list, what I'm planning to make, and then a habit tracker. So I just, every night, I, check what I did for that day, and then I fill out the next day. And I won't do my weekly spread and plan for next week until Friday. I like to get it done because, my husband and kids are at work and school. And if not, I'll do it the weekend. So, and then in these back pages, I have it tabbed. It says notes. And I just have it on the December 31st day. It's fine. I have an inbox, books read, a to buy section, my wish list. This one, let's see this. Projects, my project brainstorm. This one is passwords and savings information. Anything that pertains to the kids, my someday maybe, TV show tracker, and my reoccurring task. What I've started doing on this one is I put a dot for when I want to get it done, and I highlight when I actually get it done. So that's how I'm going to do that. And that is it. And I just have some Post-its back here and a list, and then picture of family. So that is my setup. It's probably really boring and not too pretty to look at, but If you've been following me for a while, you know I'm all about function. So I'm really loving it so far. We'll see how long I last or how the bulk holds up. You guys can check me out on Instagram. I will be posting more pictures and flips on there. So thanks for watching.